Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to my story.
Cause the beat goes on and on till the break of dawn, setting full straight every day with each and every song. I got no time for patience, too much on my mind. I look deep into my rhymes.
At first, I saw the message and I was like, nah, this is fake. You know? Most things are kind of like a, I don't know, like junk mail, I guess, or like a spam kind of thing. A lot of those you can't really trust. You know, I saw that and I was like, nah, fake, bye. And I clicked off and I just kept going about my day. Talked to a couple people and asked them like, hey, do you think I'm ready to do shows, or do you think I need more time? And a lot of people were like, yeah, do it. You know, what do you gotta lose? Eventually I went back to the message and I responded back and I was like, hey, I'm interested in, you know, doing shows for you guys. And he responded pretty quick and told me, hey, yeah, that's fine, let's get a show set up here at the Back Bar Sofa. That was the first time that I ever heard about that place. And I was like, dope. And he's like, all right, cool, I'll send you tickets. I was like, all right, nice. I got tickets in the mail, and then I realized I've never done a fucking show before, and I need to do something because if I'm gonna be handing out these tickets, I don't want to make people pay for tickets and I stand up there and what if I just freeze up and I'm just staring at them, you know? So I was like, okay, I gotta practice somewhere. And that's what brought me to the Longhouse. I heard from friends and family that they do open mics there. So I started doing shows at Longhouse with Danny and the whole Studio 222 family. Hey guys, if you're watching. So my first performance I did, my buddy Joshua jumped up on the stage on the last track. We met up before the show so he can kind of jump on and help me out, because I know that he's been doing shows and I know that he would be comfortable doing shows, and maybe it'll help me, you know, with my confidence or whatever.
I love hip hop and Snoop Dogg, Tupac, Wayne from that detox. I drink easy critical success. Sex and it's rest with the chicken tell me fuck that. I do it strictly for the heart, the terror upon the heart of an MC. You niggas that they wanna start.
But yeah, that's one of my buddies, and what's up, Josh? So yeah, we did our show, and after that I kind of fell in love with it. You know, like it was fun and scary at the same time, but it was another way that I can release that creative pressure. Those creative juices were definitely flow. This is getting real sexual. I became one of the regulars at Longhouse for a little bit. You know, they kind of gave me a platform to, you know, practice my lyrics or practice my stage presence.
Thank you. Right now? After this. I'll talk to you after. There we go. Studio 222.
What's up, Fathom? What's up, dude? This guy's been coming down here for the past like 5 weeks already, 6 weeks. Headline still down here bringing people, because that's what's up, man. Open mic, that's what's up. Oh, he's got some guys to sell.
I have a show coming up in July, on the 17th of this month, and I have tickets if you guys want to buy them. They're $11. Thank you.
Yeah, come see one more time for Fathom. All right, you guys, I gotta start really quick. I'm gonna sit up for Mr. Jeff Turner.
I ended up going so much that I earned a headliner slot, and that was the very first time that I had about almost 20 minutes of material to do. We got to the bar and I went up to Clark, the bartender. What's up, man? I was like, hey, can I get a beer? And she'll take a whatever. And he said, hey man, you're headlining tonight, Fathom, so you got open bar all night. I was like, awesome. So I started drinking and you know, I drank my 3 that I'm usually comfortable with, and they would see that my beer is like almost done, but you know, I have enough in there, and they'd come by and go, whoop, put another one there, and take another one, whoop, put another one there, whoop, put another one there, and before I knew it, I was hammered. And this is before I even went on stage. I forgot that I was performing, and I was outside smoking cigarettes with my buddy and just laughing up a storm, and then I hear everyone inside like, Fathom, Fathom. And I was like, what? Why is everyone calling my name? And Danny comes out and he's like, hey Fathom, hey dude, come on up, you're up. I was like, what is he talking about? And it dawned on me like, whoa, I gotta go on stage right now. I'm extremely drunk. And everyone knew. My mom, she told me like, hey, you should slow down. Everyone was telling me, hey, you should probably slow down. But I was like, I'm fine, it's loosening me up. I'm getting all loosey-goosey. And so when I got on stage, everyone knew I was drunk. So I grabbed the mic and I looked at the crowd. And all I could think was, shit. And it came out. Everyone started laughing. I had about 10 songs to do, like 2.5 minute, 3-minute songs each. It was fine all the way up to the 6th song, and on the 7th song is when I messed up, and that was my first time messing up, and I didn't prepare for it, and I got extremely scared, and I totally forgot all my lyrics after that. You know, I tried again, messed up, tried it again, messed up, so I abandoned that song, went to the next one. Started it up, I was halfway through the song, started messing up, and messed up that song. And it happened to the last 2 songs, ended on a horrible note. That's how I kind of learned, don't drink before you play, don't drink before you perform. Some people can do it, I can't, unfortunately. And I was extremely new to doing shows, so it was not a good mix. But you gotta learn somehow, right? So with all that practicing and experience under my belt, I felt that I was ready for the paid show. So let's talk about that. So before the night of the show, me and Andy went out, me and my buddy Andy, what's up man? We went to the venue to go check it out, but like dummies, we went during the day and it was closed obviously. And we were kind of looking outside. I think there was a reason why we went there so early. I forgot what it was though. We went super early and, you know, we checked it out and I kind of saw the venue and I just needed to see it because I saw pictures of it, but I've never seen it, you know, in person. So we went there, checked it out, and it's a dope bar. It's a dope bar. I've met a lot of dope MCs there, which I'll get into. So Andy has his own clothing company, and as brothers, we all look out for each other. And you know, I had a platform, so I'd give him a platform to be able to sell his shirts, and you know, because they were dope designs, and I really liked them. So you know, I thought I'd help him out, and he would help me out by, you know, just being there, man. You know, that's one of my buddies. But I performed my first show with Omri, also known as King Midas. You can find him on SoundCloud, by the way. He did the show with me, and he was a freaking lifesaver. I remember the very first song, something went wrong with the beat or something like that, and you know, we started doing our thing, and the beat cut out. And I thought, you know, Javi was just playing with the boards or something, and I was like, he'll bring it back. And so we kept going and kept going. You know, Javi had this like worried look on his face, and I turned around and I was like, kind of like, oh. And everyone was like, do an acapella, do an acapella. And I was just gonna jump into something, but I was so worried about that the CD that I gave him wasn't working. Javi, I wasn't mad at you. I was mad at the CD. I just kind of started throwing this temper tantrum on stage like an idiot. And Omri totally saved the day. He was like, it's okay. You know, and you know, kind of brought the mood back up, and you know, Javi did his thing and brought it back to life, turned the beat on, and we started going.
Closer. I can't, this lens is going closer.
said they want the real. When we get ready to get focused in the city while we delivering hits, they want the real. And when you're ready to get focused in the city while we delivering hits, we on that break a break. Soon as a nigga wake up, so when I'm out trying to call, I'm trying to get this kick up. I ain't talking cut, I want a whole bunch of that's the mini.
And the show was a great success. It kind of went over with no other hiccups or anything like that. You know, I was completely nervous the whole time, but it was a great experience. You know, we all had a good time. It was definitely a great moment in my life. So we killed the show, and I ventured on to go find new venues and partners to work with. And the main goal was to make it to the Catalyst in Santa Cruz.
Goddamn, but they get out hard ever seen the very ambitious, but when the stars you ain't smart like them. Very tip, just like a phone up the ground with intelligence.
Raise up the Santa Cruz, California.
I don't fuck, man, I'm on a just want to stay from the ending. I'm just here like the day, but every day with this nigga for letting you motherfuckers out. I don't give a fuck about the numbers of your fucking club. All the fans know you bring it up in every bar. I'm all past the band, bring the models and the men's bars. I'm up in bars with the Indian type shows. After the show, we'll be when I'm with UFOs. To the whack of death, and I'll tear them up, beat them up, cause once again, I don't give a fuck. I'll chew them up, then I'll spin them up, quick, make the remain with that. I'm gonna hit him with this shit. I spit a lyrical, make it go, like a mystical, missing the motion. I'm gonna make the mystical, and tell them, I'm moving out with the